All right, y'all. Peace and love. It's your boy MultiMahdi. Welcome to MultiMahdiTV. Welcome to my home, the shelter. Guess what? I came to my room because they're doing inspection, so I was gonna like clean my whole room up. And I came home. I came home and they cleaned everything up. They gonna call this home, but this place has been a home to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like most, luckily, I'm crazy, right? I got a. The way how I look at life is what allowed me to survive all this time. You know, I always see the bright side. You know, sometimes like shit happen in life, niggas would be like, first of all, they'd be like, "How you an earth angel and you cursing?" Right? We all been It's like. People wouldn't understand what it is like to be me unless you like me, you know? But it's a gift and a curse. It's lonely too. When you wake, when you are wide awoke, your pineal gland all the way open, you get lonely. Earth angel, peace and love, you get lonely because there's not a lot of people that's like you. Even at work. And when I was younger, I used to get in all type of groups, like, you know, like with my coworkers, because I've been like working with kids for 21 years. So, you know, you meet a lot of the people that you meet is gonna be like your coworkers, right? So me doing that, work at a lot of different schools, met a lot of people, made a lot of friends, made a lot of acquaintances. And I don't really hold on. I don't hold on to them people. You know, it seemed like, like people like 15, 20 years, like I don't know, it's because I lost my parents when I was young, you know, because I'm a real loving person, you know, but I don't really hold on to people because it's like everything by myself. Even like all these people that I know in the world, I've been on TV, I've been famous, I'm in the shelter right now. And I thought about it, I was like, niggas know why I'm in the shelter. Niggas know why I'm in the shelter because niggas see me go to work every day. They're like, why the fuck is he in the shelter? We hear the sirens. Y'all know, remember, motherfuckers tried to kill me down south, so I had to flee to New York, remember? Yeah. Another reason why I can't really trust people like that. It's always like, it's so many enemies that it's like, it's hard for me to trust people that come towards me because I don't know if they've been tampered with, you know? So I learned to live like undercover. Honestly, y'all, like since I separated from my ex-wife, like I wish I never met that motherfucker, honestly. But I honestly gotta thank her. Like she's been a demon in my life. If in my tarot cards, I would make her the devil. She been worse. Like and I don't know if I did something with women in my past life, but women have been beautiful to me, but they have been the biggest demons to me. And black women, I'm talking about black women, I'm just being honest. In this life, I'm talking about my life. I grew up in a house with 5 women. I'm the youngest. I'm in a shelter. You know? Think about it. It ain't like I'm a nigga with no family. I'm a nigga that grew up with a big ass family. Niggas coming over for Thanksgiving, eating out the refrigerator type shit. So it's like always, and maybe because I'm a Capricorn, it was like, you know, even that's probably why, you know, my identity was stolen, but I never was the type to even get a credit card. I was like, in my mind, none of this shit makes sense to me. Credit don't make sense to me because I'm real, right? And I know that all this shit is man-made bullshit. A credit score is bullshit. They created a credit score to keep motherfuckers in poverty. It's like a new form of red line. Like all of this shit is bullshit. My identity was stolen at 18. I got inheritance money from my father at 18. After that, everybody was on my social security number. I asked the government for a new social security number. They gave me some fucking fingerprints to walk around with. So, my struggles on earth, because this shit don't make sense. I'm original, like I know how shit's supposed to be, and it don't make sense. That's why I take my money and I buy something. I want a car, the car costs $10,000. I work hard, I stack $10,000 and I buy it. It's my shit, it's mine. I don't gotta pay no, I don't owe nobody. That's how I think. But this world is like, no, you get a credit card, and motherfuckers like, I want to go to the best colleges around the world. I'm like, well, what's the free college at? Still getting the same degree? You getting the same? I don't give a fuck what you talk about. When you going Indeed and they look at your degree, it's not like they be looking at actually if your ass went to Harvard, your ass would be overqualified. But look, now y'all know like how I think. Like a lot of shit just don't make sense. A lot of shit don't make sense. So I struggle with shit that don't make sense. Yeah. And what's crazy is I ask myself, how could you be with people, right? And you be ready to give your life on them. Cause y'all love each other. And these motherfuckers you got kids with. I really fucked up with the women I had kids with, and I gotta take that shit to my grave. I really don't know. Let me not say that, right? Because if I was a heroin addicted baby that grew up in the diaper system, right? And I feel like I grew up to be something, I feel like I grew up to be. It's depending on what you think success is, Honestly, I am money. I am money. Literally, I'm a lucky charm. I am money. I go stand next to motherfuckers that be performing and they make motherfuckers come give them money. I know my energy. I done been with women and got with women and motherfuckers done got inheritance money in 2 months after they met me. Then they do some fuck shit. But then, I am the money. But you know what though? I don't give a fuck about, I know I look nice. I dress nice and do all this shit. I just do that because it's just me. I could look at some shit and like that shit. And I ain't gotta cost $1 million. But when it come to the material world, a lot of this shit don't mean shit to me. I know I'm supposed to, even when I'm dating a woman, right? I don't want no motherfucker that's a bum. But I don't really care about the flashy shit, all that beautiful shit. I don't want somebody beautiful, but all this shit on the outside is temporary. The real important thing, are you a good person? Then you got morals. Are you a person of honor? Not how big a nigga chain is, or how nice a motherfucking car is, or how big a motherfucking house is. Are you a hard worker? Would you work for what you want? Because it's a lot of people that got a lot of shit, but that don't mean they got it. They don't mean they got it righteously. It's a lot of fucking drug dealers that's rich to the motherfucker, and women they love drug dealers. How many women have dated drug dealers? Easy when they got more money, right? Than the average dude that go to work. But guess what? He's selling drugs. And he probably sold drugs to my mother while she was pregnant with me. And then he affected my sisters too. And then that baby got to live with whatever. Luckily, I was blessed. But then that baby got to live with whatever that drug had an effect on that baby. And then you making love to that man every night, making kids. But you don't believe in karma though. So you dating drug dealers and you got kids, and then shit start happening to your kids, and you like, what the fuck is going on? It's cause everything look good, ain't good. Do anybody care about what's on the inside anymore? When I talk to a woman, fuck. Look, yeah, I'm a dude, right? Yeah, I like sex, I like all of that, but I read souls. Give me a beautiful soul. Give me a soul like mine. Give me a nun. Like shout out to the real Muslim women. Shout out to the real Muslim women, right? Because honestly, y'all the most sexiest to me. Y'all the most sexiest to me, right? The real ones, right? Because, I mean, you cover yourself up, but you ain't got to cover yourself up, right? And y'all ain't really out here sleeping with everybody. And y'all believe in God. I just don't do, like, if I was to get married, and my name is Mahdi, right? Right? If I was to get married, it probably would be like in a Muslim way, but I'm fucked because I don't do religion. I don't do religion. I grew up in a Christian church. I know about every religion, but I'm bigger than religion. See, when you elevate that high, you know that, look, religion is down here. Religion ain't got nothing to do with God. I'm so honest. I'm so serious. Religion don't got nothing to do with God. None of these religions do. Because they're not being honest in these stories. And can you really trust men like that? How could the story of creation, right, be in every book, right, but said in a different way, but you hear resembles are like the same story in every religion until you go back to the beginning. Enki and Enlil. It talks about a flood. They talk about the Anunnaki, right? They talk about what they did to the human race. And really talk about why all this shit is going on right now. But everybody in religion. So they'll look at me like I'm crazy, or you don't believe in God. No, I work for God. Oh, you don't believe in Jesus. No, I ride with Jesus. Just not the one that they told you about. They buried the real Jesus, the real Yahshua. But I don't want to talk about, see, I'm lonely out here because everybody else going to church. They believe, like, people really believe, like, what they was taught in school. But you should know that you need 2 educations, especially if you black. Forget if you black. You need 2 educations if you want to be woke. If you want truth, because you're going to get the education that they give you in school, which is a bunch of lies, but you need that to go get a job, so you got to get that too. But then you got to get an education on yourself. And what really you need to learn 2 educations. But nobody gets props for being intelligent. Nobody gets props for being woke no more. Nobody make money for being woke no more. You make money for being ignorant. And, that's the world that we living in. But I'm still standing on my marbles because I remember what we supposed to be. And somebody got to lead. A lot of people won't follow a nigga like me. How you gonna tell me anything and you in the shelter? How you know God ain't put me in the shelter? You don't see me complaining. How you know I don't sit back and I see why you did that? I'm like in the pyramid right now. The pyramids, if you do your research on the pyramids, you hit the homes, the pyramids was way more than what, history tell us about the pyramids. Pyramids was in a triangle form for a reason. Right? See that number 3? 3 got like 3 points. This is number 3 though. Kind of like a trinity. Mind, body, soul. Right? But there was actually like energetic stations. Like people would go in there, and the way how the pyramid was built, it was built according to like the stars. So that it was like they could get downloads back and forth through the spirit world. And like the way They had like and King Tut was a musician, by the way. Had gold chains, all that. So we kind of like, when you look at hip hop, people think hip hop started like in the Bronx. No, it's hip hop in them pyramids. It get deep. But what am I talking about? I'm crazy, right? Let's get into a tarot card reading. I'm gonna try my best to be like these other tarot card readers, because they don't get flagged. I get flagged by the government. I got people watching me. I'm just a tarot card reader. I'm like, damn, what if I'm King Tut? I'm like, I can't tell you exactly who I am, but I'm fucking somebody that's big though. That's why I got all these fucking enemies, because they know who I am, but I don't know exact. I know that I'm fucking somebody. Like fucking Tupac actually was Akhenaten. Tupac came here as what's he, Akhenaten? Tupac. That's why he was so powerful, right? I feel like I carry that same energy, but I can't. First, I looked at this one deity. I'm one of these people, but I can't. All right, but the unit God know what he's doing. That's why they erase our memory when we die. You know what I mean? When we die, that's why we go through the moon. They wipe our memory, then we go through the sun and come back on the earth. But damn, I wish I could remember everything though. But every time I hit the horns, what time is it on the clock? Every time I think about the past life, yeah, it was talk about 9. I know I was a Sagittarius. It was 54 on the clock, 5:04 on the clock. That broke down to 9. I know I was a Sagittarius because I was a Gemini in my past life. I mean, I'm a Gemini North Node, so that means, you know, you gotta follow the yellow brick road in your birth chart to like figure this shit out though. You probably never figure it all out, you know? But I'm like, yo, King Tut was an artist? I'm like, yo, what if I'm King Tut, yo? There's some of us on the planet that's resurrected as deities. I could be talking to you. That's crazy, though. Hey, do I have a connection to King Tut? 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 Ancestors, spirit guides? Let me know if I don't. I want to be my hand. I'm going to take 3. I'm gonna take straight off the deck. Ancestors, I'm gonna shuffle 3 times. That's 2. And that's 3 right there. Wow. Am I connected to King Tut in any type of way? I want y'all to look with y'all spiritual eye. What do you see in them cards? You see people traveling in a boat. A boat, 6 of Swords, and it's talking about the past. So you see a man, you see a woman, and you see a child. 6 represent the past. So now I'm tapping into the past, right? 6 of Swords, let's read. Problems. Okay. What about problems? Unfavorable judgment in a lawsuit. Okay. It could be any of these things. Unwanted marriage proposals. Okay. Overwhelmed by crisis. You feel unable to cope with day-to-day problems. Dealing with the aftermath of problems drains your energy. The future will be better than the present. Okay, if this the past, right? The future will be better than the present. So this is the past, right? In the past life. And it's moving away. So it was some shit that we had to flee away from, but it's a woman and a baby right there. It's a woman and a baby right there. This nigga look a little tall. I feel like I was tall in my past life. Okay? Traveling on a boat. Moving away. Why is people moving away on a boat? And I'm looking in the background. And it's like, I'm looking at the direction of the boat is going. And then I see these, look, all right, they moving, they traveling on a boat, right? But you see the trees in the background. But if you look right here, these three things standing up look like pyramids. If you look at it, see them right there? They look like pyramids. But I don't know which direction he actually traveling though. Because I know he ain't going backwards. That's moving away in the past. Unfit had to move away because it was problems. In the past, had to move away. In the past, okay, then where we go? Ace of Wands, we found a new beginning. We found a new land. It's a new land right here. Okay, so we travel. I traveled. Six of Swords, that's the past. And it looked like I got a wife and a kid right there. Right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. 6 represent Virgo. What we talking about? We traveling in the past. So we moved away. We had to flee somewhere. I had to flee somewhere. And it's a woman and a baby right there. Then we traveled to another land and found a new beginning. Ace of Wands. That's like, I feel like that's like a tree that's growing, right? Look at that. I'm looking at the pictures too. And that's the hand of God right there. And that Ace of Wands, they go a castle. It's a castle right there. All right. Anything is possible. This the new land. Anything is possible. Good time to begin a new project. Personal power and intellect is at a high point. So he moved away and Five of Swords. So it was a group of people that we had to flee. It was like a war. Because the Five of Swords is like a war. So Five of Swords come before the Six of Swords. That's a war. Unless somebody was psychic. I had to be psychic in the past because look, Six of Swords, right? If I go before that, right? I'll be the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it talk about problems. What's the problems? It be the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a group of people plotting or a war. It's like a war that happened, right? A war that could have been lost, right? And then we moved away 11. Somebody was psychic because 5 and 6 equal 11. 11, you know, is the number for somebody being psychic. And somebody knew to move to another land. So we moved to another land and it was abundant. Anything, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I told you I was a Sagittarius. I'm a light path number 3. So this could be, okay. So it was some type of war in my first life. Ace of Wands, this could be my second life. Passion and new beginning, what we talking about? Intellect is at a high point, high energy, good time to start a family. Fertility assured, warm, wonderful family life. All right, so I moved away. So I moved away with my family and I had a warm, wonderful family life. I don't want to look what's under that. Look at that. Look at that. Left for dead. That's somebody laying on the ground. Right? So what's under that? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. 3 and 10. Someone could be about the number 310. Right? 3 and 10 equal 13. 13. That's death. What about death? Let's see. Let's put it together. I'm going to put these 3 before the 10, right? So that'll get me. Sometimes I don't look at the cards, I look at the numbers. That's 9 swords. 9 swords is like grief. Grief, regret, can't go to sleep at night, could be like jail, right? 9 of swords, right? And 9 is the number for ending, right? What about it? Here go murder. Three, Gemini, energy. Hey, remember Me moving away. And the family moving away. 3 and 6 equal 9. 9 of Swords. It's like a Gemini up here. 6 of Swords. Truth about where somebody going. So, all right, let me get off of this because the government, the Illuminati, whoever these motherfuckers is, they playing with the internet right now. They don't want y'all to see this. They scared of me because they feel like I'm waking up some shit in y'all and y'all gonna start doing the same thing and start figuring shit out. I know what y'all doing, man. I just paid my phone bill. Why are y'all so afraid? Who am I, y'all? Why y'all watch me so much? For real, like y'all know who I am, but I don't know who I am. Let me know all the way. I know I'm somebody, but you know, y'all just cut the internet off when I was trying to figure it out. But I know it was the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Swords. 3 and 6 equal to 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. 19. Somebody sacrificed me in the past life. A woman. It's a woman that sacrificed me in the past life. That's why I go through problems with like women trying to kill me now. It was a woman because I was moving away with my family, but it was a woman at the top. Could be a Gemini. 3 and 6 equal 9. Mad because something ended. 9 of Swords about the 10 of Swords. She was up at night about a 10 of Swords, a betrayal of what? 9 and 10. 19, the sun. She betrayed the sun. This shit deep, yo. But I can't even get into it online because I'm a Pisces moon and it's Pisces season, so I could go. Let me show y'all real quick. I could go anywhere with my mind. That's why they watch me. I could go anywhere with my mind. And it'd be accurate. I could go anywhere with my mind. Show me Donald Trump right now. Show me Donald Trump. I could help, you know, if y'all stop like trying to go against me and block me, maybe I can help y'all and shit. You know, first of all, government, if y'all want to work with me, you know, I'm down to work with the government. You know? Y'all ain't gotta murk me like how y'all do everybody else. Y'all ain't gotta lock me up or do nothing like that. Let's work together and change the world. You know? But first of all, you know, if ain't nobody else gonna do it, you know, I'm on borrowed time anyway, according to y'all, because I got diabetes and hypertension. There's no cure for that, right? And I don't take no medicine for 21 years, right? So, you know, I'm on borrowed time. So, look, government. I don't know what's going on with y'all, right? But I think it's in y'all benefit to give black people reparations. Especially the ones that live in America. You know, the ones that you call African Americans. I think us being in America, honestly, you know, black people need reparation. But I'm just talking about for us. Because we still here, you know? How about giving the ones that call themselves African Americans, how about we get reparations? How about we do the math on it? We work out some type of deal. And then, you know, we start doing like some reparations. Because y'all got money for wars. I'm not sure if how much y'all spend a day on the war? How y'all got money for war, but we don't got reparations? Yo, we'll keep going to the end. How? How y'all keep going to the end spending that type of money in the war, but then when it come to like black people, like you ain't got nothing for us? Y'all could take back your welfare, even though there's more white people on welfare than black people, right? Because y'all got us down to like 13%. You know, that's not no mistake that y'all try to keep our population low. I'm just saying, I know a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I'm a Capricorn sun, Pisces moon, like Martin Luther King. They inside of me, pause. You know? So y'all ain't gotta be scared of me, cause I ain't ill like that. And God is with me, by the way, and the angels is with me. Yeah, God is with me, and the angels is with me, and they not playing. Nobody gets a pass. It's just like that. I seen it happen my whole life. So if you're gonna get in the way, remember you get in the way of God. And I'm a man of God. And I'm a prophet, by the way. So you don't believe me, I'm in the shelter. I'm a crazy nigga, right? But let's do something good. We gonna leave this planet anyway, Let's do something good. So the kids don't gotta, grow up in poverty. My kids don't gotta grow up in poverty. We already gotta walk around being black. It's cool to us, but it's like, I don't know, it's like the jealousy. I don't think you understand like how I feel to be black. It's like, but it's not nothing that I'm ashamed of. It's something that I'm really proud of. Melanin is something magical, and y'all know that. But a lot of black people don't know that. But I know, and I'm super dark. I know what's going on. But I don't want to be, even these coats, like, how about y'all give my son back? Right? How about y'all give my son back? My baby mothers. Like, we ain't got to be friends, But I do work for God, and I am an earth angel. And if y'all don't know, like, my ancestors ain't playing, and spirit world ain't playing with y'all. Only reason, like, y'all good because, I ain't asked for it. Because I'm like a general. That's why God chose me. Because I'm not selfish in war. In war, right? These parents be like taking your kids away and lying on your name and doing all that. Right? But at the end of the day, I'm a kid that grew up in a diaper system and my mother died. And I don't know what it is to have a mother. Right? And one of the biggest things that I wish when I had kids that they never had to feel like how I felt. So I ain't even go to court. I ain't go to court on my son's mother. She didn't try to kill me and my daughter. I never went to court on her. Never went to court on her. Never. My second baby mother ran off with my daughter for 4 years. I thought she was dead. I'm walking around depressed, working with kids every day. They just do whatever they want to do and just think it's okay. And they probably like, they probably like, look, the people that have been close to me and had sex with me and had kids with me, they know my energy. They could. The reason why these people is like turned to enemies because they evil inside. They can't stand my energy. Imagine you standing next to a god. You either gonna be a god standing next to a god, or you gonna be a demon and you gonna hate the god. But you ain't who you think more powerful, the devil or the god or God. So my mistake was that I was unequal. I had babies with women that was unequally yoked with me. I always been an earth angel. Even when I was in my dark state, I still was good. The stuff these people do, my daughter's mother say she loved my daughter. Ain't have a father. She know how much I love my daughter. She know my life story. She know what I would do for my daughter, right? She know she ain't never had to go to court that ever asked for $1 for me to give because my daughter, she could get whatever she need. Right? And then you meet and I forgave you for 4 years running off with my little girl after the first motherfucker lied on me and took my son. And then I really believe like y'all got together and planned that shit in the car like to blow the car. I just don't know how you got something to do with it, but I know you do. Like all of y'all are like dirt. And I put shit publicly because if something ever happened to me, my kids gonna know that daddy loved y'all and it was all these people trying to get in the way of y'all having a damn good life. Tired of the dumb shit. Women get what you get with they gotta keep getting with different niggas. Every time you get with a nigga, I can't be a daddy no more. What type of woman are you? Like, I hope my daughter, I hope my son, I just pray that they take my DNA. Besides the diabetes and the hypertension, I hope they nothing like them. That's all I mean. That's all I'm saying. But let's see what's going on, Capricorn. I had to get that off my chest. These motherfuckers tried to make me a deadbeat. How you gonna make an earth angel a deadbeat? How you gonna make a nigga that grew up in the diaper system with no parents And then soon as he was old enough to work, been working with kids his whole life, you gonna make me a deadbeat? You gonna make me look like the criminal? You gonna make me look like the drug dealer? I ain't got no criminal record. Out of all the shit I could have been in life, and I still survived, these niggas try to make me some shit that I refuse to be. No mother, no father, in the hood, diaper system. I could have been a drug dealer. I could have been a drug addict. I could have been a murderer, a killer. I could have been in your house right now. I really got this story of like Scarface. I could have been the other side of me. I chose to be the Earth Angel. I could have been the other side of me is what? You hear the horns? You hear the horns? But then they try to make me look like that other side. It's all good though. Cause look, at the end of the day, if God is with me, then God got it all planned out. And this was all, you was meant to be an enemy. You was meant to betray me because you got to get your karma. You know? I'm just saying, like, look, real talk. What happens when people do your people dirty? I won't even say just me. What happens, spirit world, when these people, evil ass people, do your people dirty and think it's okay? What happens to them? I'll shuffle 3 times. 1, what happens to him? 2, all praise to the Most High God. 2 and 3. So what happened to him? What happens to him? I ain't making this up. You know what this card mean? That's the ancestors right there. 7, that means you're protected. That's the ancestors whooping ass. 7, I'm born on the 7th. 7 is God's number. Them 6 of wands, that's them people attacking you, and that's the spirit world blocking all of that shit. Hear the horn? We'll see what time it is on the clock. 5:25, 25, 7, 7 and 5 equal 12, 12, break down to number 3. That's that Trinity. You protected by the Trinity. Look at that. See that number 3, 3 and 7, 10. 10. 10. Ending your enemies. 10. Yeah, 3 plus 7 equal 10. Yeah, 10. 10 plus 10 equal judgment, and that's their judgment. What's their judgment? What happens to them? Goddamn. What happens to them? Look. What happens to them? Oh. That's wish fulfillment, right? That's like they wishes, and all they wishes. What about their wishes? Wishes being granted. It say your deepest wishes is being granted. What about your deepest wishes are granted? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Wishes are being granted. Oh, he'll make your enemies your footstool. You make your enemies your footstool. He'll bless you right in front of your enemies. He'll give you a new beginning, right? And let that shit grow tall. He'll have you shining like a tall ass tree right in front of your enemies. So it's like the more motherfuckers attack a motherfucker, the more you get blessed. Damn, that's crazy. I wonder if they know that. That's crazy. Well, let me get to the Star Seeds. Shout out to the Star Seeds. we here to grow shit that's gonna last forever. And we getting downloads from the other side. So don't be surprised if we start inventing shit that don't exist right now. Let's see. Maybe, I know people be like, yo, you crazy. You talking about the government be watching you. Ancestors, are there people watching me that shouldn't be watching me? Ancestors, are there people watching me that shouldn't be watching me? Are there people watching me that shouldn't be watching me? Who the f is watching me? Somebody watching you? Who's watching me? That's a group of people. Then I tell you, y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'll be playing. These group of people trying to bring chaos in my life. Look at these people trying to compete with me. Look at them. Look at these people. Look at these people. Who is that, these people? What they doing? Let's see what they doing. Caution. You may have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. It's like, you ever seen that movie, the Son of the Titans with Denzel, that football movie? Talk about like race was one of my favorites. Shout out to Denzel, who's a Capricorn, by the way, so I'm staying on subject. Shout out to Bob Marley, because whatever Bob Marley was great. But these type of people. Look at these people. These people want to compete and bring chaos with me. It's a group of people, right? I said, is the government watching me? Let's see what they talking about. Yeah. Caution. This why they blocked me online, y'all. Look, government, I already told y'all, look, I'm on borrowed time anyway, depending on y'all. So I don't got no fear of death or nothing like that. Anything happen to me, I really believe like this whole shit probably fall down. I could be crazy, but I really don't think I'm crazy. I believe I hold a major key on this planet. And when it's certain of us that hold like once you start plucking off the 144,000, it's like this shit gonna be destroyed. And my life is in God's hands. I already seen the mountaintop. You know? But I don't know what made y'all people like the way how y'all are. But yeah. We ain't playing though. So what y'all doing? Caution, you may have to resort in underhanded methods to get it processed. So y'all sneak doing some shit. Y'all sneaking doing shit. You sneaking playing with YouTube channels. Y'all sneaking doing shit. Underhanded methods. That's like the movie of the Titans when they was about to win it before the championship and the referees was racist. So they was ignoring and motherfuckers was getting hurt out there. They playing because they want to compete because they scared. But think about that movie of the Titans. They was scared because them black dudes knew how to play football. So they really, they was racist because they was scared of how good these football players could actually be. So they had to cheat. So these people got to cheat. Why? Because they scared. Y'all scared of my real power. Think about it. It's like the movie of the Titans, right? Right? That football team, when they got to that before the championship, them referees and that other guy, he started cheating. And the dude got hurt. They was doing underhanded methods so they could win. Why? If you was that good, right, or if you was that great, we would be able to just do whatever we doing and we would be able to exist. But evidently, you feel like you gotta compete and it's just one of me and it's a group of y'all. So it's a group of y'all against one dude. Who am I to have this many people? This 5 just represent. It's a lot of people. This is a lot of people. This is the government. Why are y'all so concerned with me? What is it about me that I don't know about me? Because 5 of ones, right? So that's people competing and fight. But before that, it was the 4 ones. Oh. So before that, it was the 4 ones, right? So y'all was celebrating, right? Right? Y'all was celebrating since y'all like math, right? I know y'all like, y'all do math, but I do math too. And I ain't had to sell my soul. I ain't had to eat no human beings. I ain't had to kill a goat. I get straight downloads from source, baby. I ain't had to sell my soul to the devil. I ain't had to do none of that. And I know exactly what y'all know more than what y'all know. Y'all know a lot though. Y'all know a lot because the type of magic y'all be doing, I be seeing this shit. Especially on my health. Y'all be like doing like shit on my health. Yeah. I see little shit that y'all do. Or if I get a pain, I just touch it and it go away. I'm like, oh, they sending some shit. They sending some shit, and then I just touch the pain and it'll go away. I know who I am. Well, how you gonna fuck with a nigga that can heal himself? I know y'all attack my health. Fucking with an earth angel, you might as well attack yourself. Look, I ain't mean to rhyme like that. My bad, y'all want to compete with a nigga. I ain't mean to shine like that. You wish you could rhyme like that. If I had a gun, I don't got a gun, I don't play with guns, but if I had one, you would probably want to go and get a 9 like that. What's wrong with y'all? Do I gotta make a song about y'all or make a song with y'all? Y'all really want to collaborate? Y'all want to work together. The shit that y'all doing, y'all gonna hurt forever. And it's 5 of y'all. 5 times 10 is probably 50 of y'all. Y'all all gonna hurt together. I will throw money on your ass. And y'all all gonna twerk together. Y'all do whatever for money, huh? No class. You like a stripper with 1 breast and no ass. Trying to talk to a chick in a Lamborghini and you got a bus pass. That's like a chick trying to holler at me and she got a mustache. Look, this could be the government. It's a group of people. They got to do underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. What, y'all make music or something? I'm not in competition with you niggas. What else they talk about? Greed and lust for power. Oh, y'all want power. I thought we was all born with power. Greed and lust. You lust for power, huh? Damn, you lust for power? I was born with it. Greed and lust for power. I told y'all love the cars and the houses. And I mean, like, I like nice shit. I like nice clothes. I had it all, I lost it all, had it all, get it up again. Pisces moon. That shit don't make you happy. You gotta be happy with you. That little nice car, the nice clothes, the new girl, if you ain't happy with you, don't none of that shit mean shit. If you ain't never have over $100,000 in your hand at one time, I have. If you ain't never been on tour, I have. If you ain't never been on TV, I have. I done done shit that niggas ain't do before. I moved doors that didn't even move before. I done been through shit. So you don't have to go through shit, my boy. That make me an OG. Look, these motherfuckers competing with me. Hear the sirens going off? Yeah, what else they talking about? Secret opposition to your plans. They dedicated to like whatever I try to do to ruin it. That's why I can't even speak online about what I'm doing. Oh, I'm moving this month, and then like some shit will happen. So I just shut. I can't. It's like I learned to live. Like I literally had to like, if I really let my light shine, like you know how many people would be fucking mad. I do be dimming my light. Me being quiet is dimming my light. Because the minute I speak, you're going to know I'm intelligent. I don't just waste my mouth, waste my voice to speak to people. How you doing today? How you doing today? I'm going to say some shit that means some shit. Because it could be my last. I'm like a poet. Bigger than that, though. Look. Greed, almost said op. Greed and lust for power, obstacles, secret opposition to your plans. They just want to ruin whatever I'm trying to do. Why? A rival challenges your authority. Oh, so I got authority. I'm powerful, huh? I'm powerful, huh? What time is it on the clock? 5:36, 3, 6, 9, 9, 5, 14. Earth angel. Earth angel. 14 represent the Earth Angel. 14 break down to number 5. Y'all hating on the Earth Angel? 5 plus 14, 19. The way I shine, like the sun. Y'all hate the way a nigga shine. I shine like the sun. Thy will be done. How about I sit back and win and let you think you won? So here go these people. They down to do whatever, to block whatever. They just want to be a nuisance, right? What's going to happen to them, though? Let's reverse the cards. Someone will try to cheat you. Even use illegal means to take something from you. Shit going to bounce back, and that's going to happen to you. And here go these Eastern Stars. It's the Eastern Stars. There they go. Oh, look at them. Look at the Eastern Stars. Would you look at them? Look at the Eastern Stars, 717. Look at these Eastern Stars. A lot of people don't know how to read cards, but I do. That's a high priestess. 5, 7, that's a group, right? The star. A dark high priest is sending some spiritual attacks. Look at you, 7 in the stars, 7, 7, 7. I see the devil. Here go the devil, look. It's a devilish group of people. Yep. There go the devil, them eastern stars, and they know that I'm an earth angel. They know. That's why they doing that. 15, look all that spell work. They kind of like obsessed. 15 and 14 equal 29, equal 11. They like obsessed. They be watching, they want to take my psychic gifts. They want to take my psychic gifts. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, you get insurance so don't nobody steal your car. Like, you do all that shit. You lock your door so nobody steal your house. But they don't tell you about which motherfuckers that try to steal your gifts. They don't tell you about ugly motherfuckers that try to steal your beauty. Women, they don't tell you about shit like that. I told a lady, she's beautiful, right? Told a lady I work with today, she was like, I never told her she was beautiful, but I'm not saying that. If I tell you some of the shit that happened at work, you would laugh. When you don't pay women attention, it's like they'll put their whole ass on your ear. I'm not like, I'm an asshole, I'm a Capricorn. Women, you know I love y'all, you know. But, you know, just when it come to work, I'm not jeopardizing my money for nobody. I see niggas do it all the time. I've been there, I did that when I was young. That shit don't work out. You be in love, y'all be in love, it be a fairy tale until that shit go wrong. And then everybody in the school know what happened. That's why I don't fuck with people I work with. But you'd be surprised how many people, you know, be like flirting on the low. Like, oh, them waves are spinning this morning. Looking good. I'm like, now, me being an asshole, I'm like, what if I turned that around like, oh, I like the way how them curls is shining. Looking thick. They'd be like, see, women talk about, I know women go through that at work, but what about the men that go through that though? Like women will flirt and say little stuff that a men at work, the smart men at work don't be saying shit. The dumb ones be acting like they on the block at work. I ain't fucking up my money for nothing. You know? But back to this group of people. Some could deal with work. So what this group of people up to now? Hey, this, oh, y'all's going to jail. You heard the siren? What time is it? 541, 4-1, 55, 55, break down to number 10. Oh, it's an end. It's a completion, it's an end. Oh, and then I heard a gunshot. Y'all heard that? It was like a fire pop. Oh, and somebody banging. You heard that? Yeah, what time is it on the clock? 5:40. Yeah, it's over for y'all. It's over. Did somebody die? Somebody got shot? Somebody died? Look, somebody banging. Something happened. Oh, the police came. The police came. Look at that. Listen, listen. Listen. It's stuck. They stuck. You hear that? Look in the background. Somebody got stuck in here. Police knocked on the door. Something happened with it. This group. Somebody not. And I keep hearing the sirens. Look at that. Yeah, they talking to me. Yeah, 75, 12. 12. Oh, the police is watching y'all. Can't say I snitched on y'all. Can't say I never went to the courts after all this time. I just talk about it. You know? So something happened with the police? Somebody died or something? What happened? What happened to this group of people? The King of Cups? Cancer by a Scorpio masculine? What about the King of Cups? That's somebody loving, right? 40 and above, right? What about the King of Cups? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Oh, some type of breakup? Some type of divorce or something? A Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer by Scorpio, 3 and 4 equals 7. That's a relationship. Somebody cut somebody off. Somebody cut somebody off. Somebody mad at a water sign, or a woman is mad at a man in a relationship. So, a woman is mad at the King of Cups. This could be a Gemini. She's trying to cut off the King of Cups. Somebody trying to cut me off from speaking. A Gemini? That's me right there. That's a Gemini. Somebody trying to cut me off from speaking. Why do you want to cut off the King of Cups? Why do you want to cut off the King of Cups? 6 of Pentacles, money, gifted. What about money? Gifted, being gifted. Wheel of Fortune. Oh. 16. Scorpio energy. Somebody owe me some money. That's why they want to shut me the fuck up, because they hiding some money. That's like a will. Somebody left me some money in a will. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. Number 16 could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus. Taurus, Sagittarius. 16. Somebody, they want me to shut the hell up. 3 and 4 equals 7. That's some type of divorce, right? And this is some type of money in a will. 16, child moment. Somebody, it's something about a divorce and a will. It's something about a divorce, and I did just get a divorce in 2024. Even though I've been going since 2015. I ain't give a fuck about no divorce. See, eventually, think about that. My son was born in 2013. I was out of there by 2015. She didn't get a divorce until 2024. The end of it. But here go a divorce, a split, and here goes some money. Scorpio energy, Libra energy. Here goes some money from a divorce. Something about money from a divorce. Money from a divorce. A divorce and money. What about this money? Then somebody could have left somebody in a will. What about this money? Motherfucker held on to it. Oh, we talking about my ex-wife. Look, I'm about to put your ass in jail for a long ass time, and this is why they be cutting off my channel, because she an Eastern Star, right? And it's a group of they ass, right? And I don't know who she teamed up with, because I know I seen her in pictures with Jadakiss, the Locks, all them type of people. So they could be connected to a lot of powerful people, right? I don't know how they actually. It could be more people involved in this than I know. She held on to some money. And she born on the 4th. That's a Capricorn. So, Tashana, I'm talking to you. Whatever money you owe me or whatever money you stole, you about to get out of, and you about to give me my son back. There I go, holding on to the money, right? What about this money she holding on to? Something about a contract is signed and your agreement is reached. You will be in a position of authority. She had signed something where it put her in a position of authority. She signed something. A contract or something. She signed something. Right? She signed a contract. She signed some type of contract that put her, it's talking about, it's a large sum of money. And she signed her name on some shit, right? There go the devil. Denotes a greedy, materialistic, selfish person that didn't care about nobody else. 4 and 15. 19, the sun. The sun held on to my son. Hold on, the devil. The sun held back the devil. 19, the sun. What was she holding back? 2 of cups and a house. A relationship, and there go a house. 2 and 4, 24. 6, the past. Relationship, a celebration, a house. 2 and 4, 6, in the past. Marriage. That could be marriage right there. That's marriage, right? Holding on, the devil. 19, the sun. 6, 19. Somebody could be born June 19th. A relationship, a celebration, right? That's 24, but this 19, so this came back. Held back, held on to some money because she greedy. A devil, a Capricorn, held on, what, 15 and 4, 19, right? 19 is the sun. 24, a relationship and a community of people, a marriage and a community of people. 6, Virgo energy. 6, 19. The past. I feel like the past and being exposed. I feel like somebody got a disease. I feel like this is a relationship and see all these people. 6. This could be the past, but 6 houses ruled by Virgo. Virgo rule over your health. Holding back the devil holding back. This devil holding back or holding back. 19, the sun. 6, 19. What's 6 and 19? 25. Break down number 7. 7. A relationship. 7. What about a relationship? Some shit going on out here. $19. Somebody could be in jail. 2 of Cups. Creative goals. 6 in the past. 4 and 15. 19. Somebody got exposed for some shit that they did in the past. Somebody got exposed for some shit that they did in the past. They past got exposed. So my son's mother past got exposed. I don't know if she going to jail or some shit. The past got exposed. So what's going on with her? Aries energy. Loving relationship between a father and child. Ten of Pentacles. Inheritance money. That look like my father right there. Inheritance money. Right? King of Pentacles celebrating. 7. Celebrating. Good harvest for the King of Pentacles. 7. Aries, inheritance, father and child. My father left me money. Celebrating the King of Pentacles. 7, 14, the world. All right, so I got a lot of money, right? Whatever money y'all took from me, that my father left me right here, that's a father leaving inheritance money. Shit that'll last for my kids to eat. Y'all took some shit from me. This is why this is why I ain't see my family. Like I said, fuck my family, right? But when I said fuck my family, nobody came looking for me. This was, last time I seen my family was 2016. It's 2020, it's been 10 years. Nobody looked to see if I was dead or anything, but they watched me though. It's cause them motherfuckers know about some money. Fuck all of you niggas. I'm gonna get this bread. I'm like, look, I got no bread right now. And it's funny, like, y'all niggas tried to keep me poor, and I still was living a good life. This shit they ain't make, but now, now I'm really gonna live a good life. So yeah, you held on to some shit. Some shit came in the mail. You been holding on to some shit. What you do? There she go right there. 4 and 10 equal 14, 14 and 4, 18. Yeah, she holding 18, break down to 9, the hermit. She's holding on to some shit that belong to me. And I'm coming for it. And I'm gonna put your ass in prison for a long time. So go ahead and tell your coat. Yeah, my psychic gifts all the way turned the fuck up. What time is it on the clock? 5:55. Immediate change. Immediate change. 15. And that's the motherfucking jail. Your ass going to jail, demon. 1. I'm rich, bitch. Ain't it cool being psychic?